Are you there, pussy?
You're such a fucking pussy. He's like, are you there, junkie? Are you there, junkie? What up,
Are
bro?
you back, junkie? What up? What up, man?
Just for the
Everybody, welcome to JEGANU MMA.
hey,
JEGANU
I'm gonna
with
leave it out.
building.
I said welcome. I said just for the record, and you stepped in, slide in there smooth. I like that. And just for the record, that we're playing John Jones and Daniel Cormier. Ain't no junkies, no pussies here, man. It's a household full of Jaganus.
That's it,
What's
boy.
up, fam? How
That's
you
it.
doing?
Uh,
How's it going?
all good, all good. All good, yeah, all
It's
good.
been a while. I
This
feel like we
madness.
haven't talked for ages because of this gap. Because there was the gap for, until UFC 251, baby. Fight Island.
That's it. But, bro, they got to do three. Like three, are they gonna do three in the Fight Island? Like three
Yeah,
events, three
I think
consecutive
it's three
events.
consecutive events, like in a matter of 2 or 3 weeks. But
Woo! They're
yeah,
about to
it's
deliver.
going, bro. I think
They're
listen,
about
I'm
to deliver.
excited. I'm trying to keep it in,
Yeah.
but there was so much shit that went
Mm.
on like throughout this 2 weeks leading up to a UFC fight island, and like some of the headlines are crazy, some of the
Yeah.
headlines were disappointing. Let's start with Gilbert Burns and the main event, right, which is the main event of UFC 251. So Gilbert
The ma-
Burns not being able to compete due to getting the coronavirus or the COVID-19 virus. And our prayers go out to Gilbert Burns and his family, whoever got,
for sure.
contact with coronavirus through
Absolutely.
him, health
Absolutely.
and hope a speedy recovery. But it was
Hmm.
disappointing because I was excited to see that matchup. But what do you think of the replacement?
Definitely.
Jorge Masvidal steps in 6 days' notice, and there's already bad blood between those two, right?
Absolutely. Do some. Do some. Do some. Like
Yo,
Kamaru Usman was like, do some. Do
that's what
some.
that's when they met. Like what? There was like a press conference or some kind of like I think it was like for the NFL
Yeah.
or Super Bowl week.
That was,
It was a
mm,
radio
mm,
junket, like some kind of
mm,
event, and
mm,
they met there. Do
media. Yeah.
something. Nah, but what do you think? Tell me your thoughts about this, Jorge. First of all, Jorge Masvidal stepping in, and second, Masvidal as a matchup with Kamaru.
I would say I still, although I like Jorge Masvidal, but I don't think that he deserves like the title. I think Leon Edwards does. Obviously, people are saying that he's ranked higher than Leon Edwards, but
Yeah.
like he's done his thing, Jorge Masvidal. But his last fight was against Nate Diaz, so it's a hype thing. I think the UFC did it because they know like with like the blow that they're gonna do in the media by
Yeah.
UFC Fight Island and their like video game UFC 4 is coming out. So it's a good exposure. So I think that's why they gave him the replacement. And yeah, like I saw some interviews that they were saying that he was getting more like media attention than Kamaru Usman because he's stepping in 6 days notice. Kamaru Usman said something that really caught my attention. That he said, uh, like, don't be fooled. He was training for me. Like the thing is, I'm the one who's taking the risk. I was training for someone who he used to train with all the time, a guy who knows him in Gilbert Burns. But now he has to switch his like game plan to a fighter who's he is a brawler. He's a street fighter, like
Yeah.
Jorge Masvidal,
Yeah.
and he's explosive. So
Completely different styles, right? Between Gilbert
absolutely.
Burns and Jorge Masvidal. I
Mm,
agree with that. I agree that even though it sounds like Kamaru Usman has a chip on his shoulder when he says that, like, don't get
mm,
fooled, he was training for me. But he's also showing them that you do understand that I'm the underdog here. I'm the one that's
mm,
that's kind of the odds are against me because I was ready for a Brazilian jiu-jitsu artist, a knockout artist, whereas
mhm.
Jorge Masvidal, as you said, he's a brawler. He comes in for knockouts. It's more as of recent, but it
Yeah,
was
but
always
he's a brawler.
point fighting, right? Brawler, but
Exactly.
point fighting. Like he was
Exactly.
like, I gotta win the decision or something, right? Which is fine.
Mm.
But it was crazy, and I agree with you that Leon Edwards is the one that needs to be who's fighting next. But remember, it's coronavirus, and you know, in the last 2 weeks, all the crazy shit that happened, especially with who got infected, right? And Leon Edwards
Ah,
cannot leave the UK. He has like some
exactly.
restrictions. Remember, like the country's locked down and shit. So
Hmm.
Jorge Masvidal stepping in and Masvidal being able to make the trip and everything, UFC is a business. The show must go on, right?
Absolutely.
So they're
Absolutely.
definitely gonna make sure that, oh, we're gonna put somebody in, and if it's the main event, it gotta be fire. And look at the last 2 weeks. A couple of people got died or kind of
Corona.
caught the virus, right? Dean Thomas,
Hmm.
um,
His
um,
corner,
his corner,
Masvidal's corner.
Masvidal's corner,
Mm.
Mike Brown, right? If I'm not mistaken, and
Yeah, Mike
uh,
Brown.
Munoz. I think he's
Mark
not in this
Munoz,
card.
yeah, the
He's in the next
bantamweight.
card, right? Or was he in?
I think so, but I
But
think so
but
because this card doesn't have a prelims. It's only like 6 fights, I guess, right? Six
no,
or
no, no. It
five
does have a prelims.
fights.
It has early prelims, prelims, and the main card. It does.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
They got it going, but it's like three
Hopefully
fights.
it delivered.
I think it's like 3 fights each or something. And they're
Hopefully.
probably gonna mash them up together,
Hmm.
where the early prelims and the prelims are all one. But let's see. We'll see how it goes, how they choose to present it. But there was a lot of crazy shit that happened um, in terms of who left or was out of the competition and was not able to go to Fight Island because of the coronavirus, right? And to all of them, our thoughts and prayers, like we said, Gilbert Burns starting off with this. But
Absolutely.
let's kind of shift gears a little bit with all the crazy shit that was happening. You saw your boy Mike Perry. Mike Perry's wilding
He's
out.
not my boy, bro. He's not my boy no more. Like, bro, that's it.
No more.
That's it. He's funny. No more. Like, he's funny.
Why?
He's entertaining. I like his style, but bro, like to punch an old dude. Like, even if I understand like the old man instigated like the attack, but come on, bro. Like, why would you do that? You just I, I
I think
saw I saw a meme, like I saw a meme that said like he was like, I don't want the taxpayers to come and get my money and everything, and he's blowing up his money. Like he bought his girl a car. He's drunk and he has a drunk fight in a bar. Like, come on,
okay. So let
man.
me ask you this.
Why?
That has nothing to do
Hmm.
with that
Hmm.
particular incident, because you saw that the guy was like provoking him, right? We said the old guy instigated it, but also
Hmm.
let's not act all. I'm sorry, man. I'm from Nasria, nigga. Shit pops off all the time. In the streets, crazy people talk to people, disrespect, shit pops off, and old people get knocked the fuck out. Young people get fucking stomped out by old people, right? So it
Hmm.
happens, but my point is now from a humane place. Okay, should he punch the guy? No, but the guy charged him, and
He
when and
charged him, but at least he could have just pushed him. You see
I
how
agree.
the
I
guy
agree.
the
He
old
didn't have to
the
knock
old
him
man the old man went down like this. He went down like this. He was sitting next to. He threw a right hook. Like, he didn't even punch him with a jab or something. He
I
threw
will
a
tell you this.
right hook, bro.
Yo, I will tell you this.
Hmm.
If do I agree
Yeah,
with the like with if it's my dad or my uncle or an older person that's related to me to get knocked out by a young guy? No, I'm gonna go and fuck them up. I agree with that. Like, it is fucked up.
absolutely.
He
Hmm.
shouldn't have put his hands on the old dude. But from what I heard, he had a brawl, right? He fought with two other guys. That's why they were kicking him out. That's why the altercation
I
with
don't
the
know.
old guy happened. The other guy, when he was like, "But did you touch me though?" He's like, "Did you touch me?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the video only showed him punching the old dude, but I don't think I didn't see
I
another
think, but
clip
that's
of
my
him
point
fighting.
though. Like, I've dealt and have brothers that, and we all have that mental, like, kind of instability where you're like, you're unstable. You can't, especially when you get a little bit of fame, right? But you can't control when somebody's in your face talking shit. You gotta do something about it, and it gives you, it's like an insecurity. No, if he walks away, it's gonna, like, I can't live with myself. No, I gotta get that nigga. Old, young, whatever. Anybody can get it.
It
I,
won't
I
sit well
understand
with
that.
him. It
I
won't sit
understand that
well with him.
mentality, right? But my point
Mhm.
is there a right time, right place? Yes, but don't
Absolutely.
use standards like how everybody in the MMA community, or all whoever saw the video saying, "Oh, he punched the old dude" or whatever. Don't use civilized uh, examples or standards of how you're supposed to act in an
Mhm.
uncivilized situation. You get what I mean?
Yeah, but I think both of them were drunk or something. Like I think
Exactly,
even
but
that
that's what I'm
old
saying.
guy
It's an
was drunk.
uncivilized setting. It's everybody's drunk,
Mhm.
everybody's like rah rah rah, and this guy's a fighter. This guy's taunting him. There's a whole bunch of fucked up shit going wrong here. So not to agree or like say that what Mike Perry did was right. I just think that, bro, uh, uh, if you're not up to the fuckery, don't start nothing, bro. Like, don't start nothing if you can't finish it. That's all I would say, right?
Mhm.
But Mike, like, what I'm pissed off about or a little sad is that his life is becoming entertainment to the people, right? And to me, to
Mhm.
us, to everybody, right? His fighting style, not having a corner, all of that. We're seeing his mental. He has like some mental health issues, right? And now he's fighting, and
It's
it's coming out. Oh,
episodes. It's like
Mike Perry
episodes.
hit an old guy. His life, his struggles are becoming kind of our entertainment. It's kind of crazy, but you need to be a fucked up guy to go into that octagon and get fucked up and beaten and fight and do all of that shit. It takes certain type of people.
Not like not necessarily because like you have a great example, George St. Pierre.
Yeah,
Because George St. Pierre is he's the epitome of MMA. Like you could look at that guy's career and say this is MMA. He was so disciplined even after his retirement. Look at him now on Instagram. He's not he wasn't training to fight. He was training like as in a lifestyle. So
yes,
I
but
just
he was
hope
an
Mike
athlete.
Perry gets his shit.
But he was an athlete,
It was.
and
He was, but
he was disciplined. I think he used to be in a swimming team. Like, he got that athlete persona. Mike Perry's
Mhm.
a street dude, bro. He's a street nigga. He's a fucking, like, a
And
little.
he even said nigga a lot, bro. Like he was like, "Come on, nigga, don't touch me, nigga." Like
Yes,
when they
but
were
that's the thing
separated.
though, and that's why I said
Come on,
everybody can
bro.
say whatever the fuck they want to say until they say it to
Mm,
the wrong guy. Like, I kept on saying
mm.
that, and I'm gonna make this a thing. If Mike Perry's like
If
trying to
he said that to you,
say nigga to my face, bro. Low key, I'm Bessa right here. Say nigga to my face. Toronto, Canada. I'm you gonna see what's gonna happen. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm talking my shit, bro. Yo, but it was
bro,
cool, right?
that guy
To
is
me, it was
insane.
fun because
Yeah.
there was a lot of stuff leading up to it. And guess what happened? When Mike Perry punches an
Mhm.
old guy or he loses his shit, Darren Till, who was terrorizing Mike Perry,
Oh,
shuts the fuck up, bro. I didn't hear and see anything about Darren Till, man. What's happening?
because I think it's because he understands that it's deeper now. It's not just taunting a potential opponent in the future.
Yeah,
He knows that this dude has problems. Like he got
I know,
problems.
man. Yeah,
He
yeah.
got mental
It's
problems. So
becoming more
that's
and
what.
more
But
obvious.
exactly, because Darren Till was an absolute troll, like on social media. Like he was
I
trolling Mike
remember.
Perry hard, bro. So like
BumMikePerry.com or something, and like the face just
hashtag raw dog.
raw dog, raw
He
dog.
was saying
He's gonna
he's
raw
gonna
dog
raw dog his
his
girl
girlfriend, man. This motherfucker
like that.
fucked up, bro. This guy.
Yeah, so I think now he just like he cooled down because he sees like this is serious. So hopefully Mike Perry,
Isn't it fucked up though?
gets some help.
Isn't it fucked
Hmm.
up that this motherfucker keeps on hashtagging raw dog, fucking with his like you're talking about a nigga's girl or a wife, man. Like you get shot up where we come from, you get sliced, nigga. You talk about somebody's wife and shit. You get your head.
He's in he, he's in Liverpool. He
He's
doesn't
in
give a fuck.
Liverpool. Okay, okay,
He doesn't give a
maybe
fuck.
hits you with okay. Maybe I wasn't thinking, but I can't. I can't. Anyways, now there was a lot of interesting fun shit, right? That happened.
Mm,
But to be honest, let's kind of refocus. And all of that was leading up
mhm,
to this weekend Fight Island UFC 251 pay-per-view. Let's do a quick rundown and tell me who you got.
mm,
What
mm.
type of finish or what kind of outcome and when, right? But let's do the main events or the three title fights. We talked about we
Three
talked
title
about Kamaru Usman and
fights.
Masvidal a little bit, but we got Holloway and
Mhm.
Volkanovski, bro. So these guys are like going in
This
there,
fight,
right? Two.
this fight, the rematch, bro. This the fight is gonna like it's either gonna propel Max Holloway and make him a great champion, or like it's gonna absolutely it's gonna be a hurdle. Like if
It's
he
gonna
lost, it's
end
gonna
him.
be
It's gonna end him. It's gonna be
I'm not gonna
Jose
say
Aldo story.
end him.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say end him because he's so young. Like he can bounce back even if he loses.
No, no, I
But
get it. But Jose
it's gonna
Aldo,
be a
look
big
at the Jose
hurdle.
Aldo story, bro. Max Holloway came, dethroned him. They did it again. He dethroned him again.
Man, Jose Aldo, like he's the best example for this. He was knocked out by Conor McGregor. He
Yeah,
got knocked out twice. He won his title back. He lost it twice to Max Holloway, and
yeah.
now he's fighting for the bantamweight
For the
title
title, I'm with you. I
in
get it.
this
I get
event.
it. No, I
Exactly
get it. But
in this
I
event. So
mean,
like,
like he had to move to another weight class to try to do it, right? So you always got to reinvent yourself,
mm,
which is definitely I'm cool with that.
mm-hmm,
But what I would definitely say is Max Holloway, I think, underestimated Volkanovski and
in
and
the
in a
first fight.
way kind of it
Mm-hmm,
backfired when he saw what he was doing with the leg kicks in the first fight, the point fighting, the knockout power. So he kind of I think he threw him off his game and Holloway didn't know what to do, right? But this time I
mm-hmm,
feel like he's coming ready, a little bit ready, but I think it's gonna be disappointing for everybody, especially the blessed era followers.
Express the
Yeah,
blessed
I think
express.
it's gonna be because Volkanovski looks focused, bro. Every these
Absolutely.
UFC embedded series, these kind of social media things he's doing, he looks focused. He looks like he knows what he's about to do. And to be honest,
Even in his drills, like when he's drilling with his partners, you
yeah,
can still see that he's still in love with that low leg kick. Like he's gonna
yeah.
throw it again. Like
But I'm gonna
he's
tell
gonna
you
throw it
something
again
though.
in this one.
If Max Holloway adjusted from the last fight and he finds a
Mm-hmm.
solution for that and he comes up with his own attack, listen,
Mm.
man.
It's gonna be
it-
interesting. It's gonna
yes,
be
it's gonna
interesting.
be interesting, man. And all
Mm.
of those two. Before we see all of those two, or all these, or both of those fights, we have to watch
Mm-hmm.
Piotr Jan
Yeah,
versus
Piotr.
Jose Aldo for the what is it, flyweight or bantamweight?
Bantamweight
Yeah,
for the
bantamweight,
bantamweight vacant belts.
vacant bantamweight.
Vacant
Henry
belt.
Cejudo's vacant bantamweight. Uh,
Triple C.
Triple
Bend
C
the
bend
knee.
the knee. Hey, bro, we're gonna miss him. But definitely an interesting fight. And the crazy part is what everybody keeps on highlighting, even Peter Yan, is
Mm.
that Peter Yan and Jose Aldo sparred together before. They've trained together, so
Yeah,
they
I
know
heard
each
that. Yeah.
other a little bit, right? Which is very interesting.
Mm.
But to be completely honest, I think Peter Yan will outclass Jose Aldo. I think like we're gonna see
Mm.
that. I'll give my prediction in a second, just because if you see
Mhm.
how Peter Yan, the progression, whether it's Uriah Faber, whether it's whoever like those other fighters he fought before him, just the him climbing up the rankings, you see that no one had a solution for him. Every fight he's getting, ain't nobody has a solution, but him, Peter Yan, adjusts
His
every
boxing,
fight.
his boxing is very crisp.
Hey, but you're talking about Jose Aldo's key thing that kept him, that kind of helped him to keep his reign on the lightweight division, which was the striking. He was a
On the
jiu-jitsu guy,
featherweight.
featherweight. Sorry,
He was a featherweight.
yeah, featherweight.
Mm.
So his jiu-jitsu is good or whatever, but his striking is the whole point of Jose Aldo. His legs,
Mm.
his cat-like reflexes, how he moves and how he moves out of the way from the punches. That's crazy, bro.
Mhm.
So my main point is like age gonna be a little bit of a factor, but at the same time, weight cut, and also I think Peter Yan got it, man. I think confidence level, Peter Yan got it. It's a mental game. I think in his head, he's already the champion.
What's your prediction then? What's your prediction for this fight?
You want us to give the prediction for all of them? Let's start with the last one. All right, for this fight,
Uh,
my prediction is Peter Yan wins first, well, second round TKO. If not the first, if not KO first, second round
you
TKO.
don't think you don't think they're gonna go to the championship rounds?
I do. I do think that. But if you're gonna ask me to choose between either prediction, if I put them up
Mm.
against each other, I will say
Mm.
I would favor Peter Yan knocking out Aldo first or second. You know, especially that Aldo with the head movement and how he favors going down. You saw the head kick that ended Uriah Faber.
With your eye, yeah.
Yeah, so he has that head kick. So that's why I would say, would they go to distance? Yes, I think they would. But what would I think would be between the two going to distance or actually getting a knockout first or second round? That's my prediction. What do you think?
Okay. I, I like. Hopefully, they go to the distance. I want to see I want to
Okay.
see a good back and forth fight.
Yeah.
Obviously, Piotr Jan, his boxing is very crisp, and Jose Aldo with his leg kicks, and obviously he got jiu-jitsu, but he doesn't use it that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be an interesting fight because like Jose Aldo's last couple of fights, he
Yeah.
showed some good boxing with his and he fell in love with that liver shot.
Oh, that body
So
shot. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, the body shot.
He
I'm
killed
gonna lean
Jeremy
into
Stevens. He killed Renato
Mo,
Moicano. A couple of
Renato
those with
Moicano,
that
exactly.
body hit, man, with that body shot.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go with Jose.
Okay.
I would say late fourth round. He's
Late
gonna TKO. He's gonna TKO Piotr Jan.
TKO. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What about co-main event? We're talking Max Holloway versus Volkanovski. Give me your prediction.
Alexander Volkanovski.
Volkanovski, yeah, not Volkanovski. Am I saying Volkanovski the
All
whole
right,
time? Shit.
it's Volkanovski. Alexander Volkanovski. A decision. He's gonna win it. Either he's either gonna win a decision by like outstriking, not outstriking. I would say he's gonna stack up, points by like th- killing Max Holloway's legs, just like the
Okay.
first
Okay.
fight, or he might just fucking like go wild and take Holloway down in the last like four or five round, fourth in the fourth or the fifth.
Yeah.
He might take him down and finish him there like TKO.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'm with you on that one. But I'm gonna be a little optimistic with my prediction. My prediction is
Mm-hmm.
gonna be Max Holloway unanimous decision. I feel like if Max Holloway shows up, he is gonna show up and outclass Alexander Volkanovski. That's what knockout, submission, finishes. I don't think it's gonna be a finish, but my prediction is
He can.
definitely
He can.
5 rounds of a clinical display of
Hopefully.
martial arts techniques by Max Holloway, and he will outclass
Hmm.
Alexander Volkanovski and get the win by unanimous decision. That's what I think. And then we
Hopefully.
segue to the main event, baby. We talked about those two, but give me your predictions on Kamaru Usman, the main event, Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal for the, what is it, a middleweight? What, a welterweight?
It's a welterweight.
Welterweight,
Welterweight
yeah, welterweight
championship.
championship, right? Who you got?
Hmm. If Masvidal didn't like, if he doesn't throw like a flying knee in the first couple of seconds,
Yeah,
and like Kamaru can clinch with him and like keep him like on his back to his back to the octagon,
yeah.
I'll give it to Kamaru a decision. If
Oh,
not, I would
okay.
say uh, Jorge Masvidal might, he might. I don't think he can knock him out, but I think he might win a decision.
Won a decision. Okay.
Especially, I'm gonna be a conspiracy theorist right now.
Okay.
Especially because the UFC are like pushing Masvidal, and they already put him in the cover of the video game that's gonna
Oh,
come
there you
out,
go.
UFC
Got you,
4.
got you. They're trying to sell him.
Exactly. They're trying to sell him. So I think if it went to the decision, I think, and Masvidal outstriked Usman, I think they're gonna give it to Jorge Masvidal.
I will tell you something. My prediction for this
Hmm.
is I am 100% motherfucking bias. My brother from another mother, my African
Wakanda forever.
Nigerian nightmare is gonna fucking put this motherfucker in the ground. Exactly. He's gonna put this guy in the ground, and Jorge Masvidal is not gonna have an answer for Kamaru's wrestling. And look at this, Kamaru is tough. So even if Jorge lands a couple of shots, I think he can take it in order for him to close the distance. And then you see how he takes motherfuckers down. He's not like Ben Askren shoots in to where Jorge Masvidal is gonna have the chance to knee him or give him a flying knee. No, Kamaru Usman has the upper body strength to come close, lock you up. So he's gonna clinch with you on the top, and then he's gonna go
Is
all the
it?
way down, down, down until he gets a single leg or a double, and he's gonna take you down, bro.
Oh, that's it. If like Kamaru Usman worked on his striking,
Yeah,
then like maybe. But don't
I think
forget
he's
that
gonna ground and
Jorge,
pound his ass,
Jorge,
bro. I think he's gonna suffocate you, man.
But Jorge Masvidal is like he comes from American Top Team, and like
Yeah,
he was posting a couple of weeks ago. He was posting pictures that he was like wrestling with a, I don't know, someone in the wrestling world, like someone
yeah,
known in the
but
wrestling
but
world.
it, but that's good and great for Jorge Masvidal. But I don't give a fuck. That doesn't change my prediction. I told you this prediction is very, it's very emotionally
Bias.
driven, bias. Exactly, very biased. I'm with Kamaru Usman. I'm with that white and green Nigerian flag, bro. Fuck, this Cuban American or whatever the fuck he's from, man. I love Jorge Masvidal, but for this fight,
Bro, like
he's
don't
gonna
t-
get he's gonna get sucked into the
don't talk shit about
what's that? What's that? I didn't catch it.
don't talk shit about like Cuba, man. You got Yoel Romero.
Yeah,
Yoel
well,
Romero might come.
if
He might
Yoel
come at you when
Romero,
you talking shit
when
about Cuba.
Yoel Romero was fighting Israel Adesanya, the Nigerian guy, and I love me some fucking Yoel Romero fighting and going crazy and high knees and all of that, but fuck all of that shit, nigga. I was with Izzy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, this is let it be known right now, right here. JEGANU MMA is a fucking
Uh-huh.
African MMA show, nigga. So I'm biased than a motherfucker.
There you go.
Hit them with that shit. Nah, but definitely it's a
That's
fun
it.
fight. I'm as as a martial artist, as a
Absolutely.
technician, I see how it's gonna be a crazy fun fight. And as a casual, advanced
Hmm.
casual fan, I'm definitely with with the
There you go.
Nigerian Nightmare, baby. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Either way, either way, it's gonna be interesting, and like, can't wait, bro. Can't wait.
Definitely, bro. Yo,
Absolutely.
we gonna watch this and we gonna reconvene to react to it. So thank you for joining and giving us your
Absolutely.
advanced casual fan expertise.
Thank you,
Appreciate you,
sir.
man. And thank you
Thank
everybody
you.
for joining in. Another episode of
Thank
JEGANU
you,
MMA,
guys.
UFC 251 Fight Island, Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal. Let's get it,
Masvidal.
baby. Peace.
Let's go. Peace.